my name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by, subscribe, and come on in. What's up, everybody? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Even though it's Tuesday for y'all today, it is Monday for me. I don't know. I think we got lost in some space-time continuum because, we're never on the same day. But tonight, we make our debut on Extreme Unboxing. Sorry, my little helper is distracting me. But we make our debut tonight on Extreme Unboxing on A&E, 9 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to replace this battery real quick because it's about to die. All right, so that's better. The battery has been changed. But yeah, it is Monday, and we got some shipping done this morning. We sold not a whole lot of liquidation items. We sold 3 in the eBay store. We sold a Apple Watch band for $5.31. We made big money on that one. Maybe 75 cents after it's all said and done, because shipping was $3, and then you got eBay fees, transaction fees, all that, so maybe 75 cents. But we've got 20 of them listed on the same listing, so I wouldn't have listed that item if it was one individual item, but since we had 20, I'm like, all right, I don't know how else to sell them, so we're just going to list them all at one listing. And every once in a while, we sell some. And then we sold a 3-inch tow hitch bracket mounting kit universal tube clamps for dual LED backup light. I don't know, it's something that goes on a hitch with some backup lights. Sold it for $25. It is going to Puerto Rico. It did fit, luckily, in a padded flat rate envelope, so it only costs $7.50. So after eBay fees and shipping cost and all that good stuff, we probably got around $15 for it. It was part of, both of those two items were part of the Amazon small box truckload that we had purchased back in January of 2019, that we still have stuff that we're selling from it. Not a whole lot, maybe 60 or 70 items left from that we sell some every once in a while, but it just sits in the store and waits to be sold. And then the last item we sold was an item that you will recognize. It is the Martin house, the bird house that we unboxed, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 unboxing videos ago, when we had done the unboxing. I think we said we were going to try and get $150. We priced it high at $199. It did not sell, no offers, hardly anything. I ended up sending an offer to somebody for $150. They countered offered it at $100, and I'm like, I'll take $100 for that, because it's $100, and we didn't have a lot of sales. So after shipping, going to FedEx, it's like $15 shipping, eBay fees probably another $8. So we're looking at about $75 in profit after that. Well, not technically profit, because we still have the cost of buying the item to begin with, but $75 in revenue. I was appreciative of that. And then other than that, we sold some of our wholesale items this weekend. Not a whole lot, only make 22 items. We used to sell about 50 something items over a weekend, over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pre-pandemic, but now we don't sell as much because we don't have as much to sell. And then a couple items we sold in our Facebook group over the weekend to local people. We had it up auction for people to be able to buy. You guys, if you didn't know about the Facebook group, there's a link down in the description, but it's where we put a lot of our liquidation pallet items. Not everything, because some items are not cost conducive to ship, or very expensive, so they go to the flea market booth. And then some items, they just go on our eBay store, so we can maximize our revenue, because we are in the business to make money. We are not a nonprofit organization, that we do have to make money. update about another item. Got this little Stanley Fat Max 350 amp instant starting power. It's kind of cool. It's got little USB things so you can plug in cell phone, got a little light, air compressor on it, and it no working. It didn't come with the charger, but we found a charger. We've got one of those little universal power adapters that have all the different hookups for it, AC and DC adapters, not AC-DC, but AC and DC power adapters. And we got it charged for several hours, and it came on initially, but we noticed that the battery died very, very quickly. So it will not hold a charge, so the battery cells in that little sucker are broken. So unfortunately, we are going to have to recycle it, take it to a recycle place that they can dispose of it properly instead of just throwing it into the trash can and going into the landfill, because we know that's not cool. Laying in bed Friday night and couldn't sleep. I fell asleep, slept for a couple hours, and then woke up, and I could not go back to sleep. And what I do when I'm awake is I'm always thinking about how to make things better. And I was thinking about our flea market booth because we had talked about getting a storefront, but we realized we don't want the extra added cost of all of that we want to be able to own a business. We don't want the business to own us. So that left us at the flea market booth. Sales have been increasing. We've been doing like $40, $50 a day this month in sales. And got to thinking about the booth, how it's set up, and realized that when I set it up, like, we can maximize the space a lot more. So the idea that I have that we're gonna be doing over the next couple of weeks, I don't know how long. I gotta build some things. I may try and buy some retail. They're called gondola shelves. But the premise is, you see how we have these shelves here on the sides? I want to run the back wall with those shelves, so that goes pretty much 2 8-foot sections, pretty much be one section, longer shelves. They'll be like probably a little bit deeper, maybe 16 inches deeper, to allow more space, a lot more shelf space, because we have a lot of stuff that can hang on pegs, but it really depends on the type of pallet that we buy. And then on the sides, and instead of having these here, these shelves, it's going to be the peg hook station, or we can do shelves if we want to, but that'll be kind of the area that we can use for that. And then the other thing would be here on the front here, how we currently have these 2 black shelves that work well. We've been selling a lot of items for that, but we want to be able to put a lot of the popular items, the fast moving items there, because if people don't go into the booth, they'll at least see that section. So I know if you go to Walmart, Kroger, wherever, your store, that there's double-sided shelves. There's shelves on both sides, that I'm wanting to make one of those shelves to go here. That this will be gone, this will be gone, that will be gone. And I'll do a 4-foot high shelf, so it'll be about that high, maybe even be 5 foot, probably 5 foot. That way you can still see inside. I'm gonna move the banner, put it back on that top ledge over there. But a 5-foot tall shelf, both sides, so that we'll have shelves that run this way, and then as you go in, it'll be like another little aisle where you'll pretty much be shelves over here, stuff over here, and it's going to maximize our retail space. We can start to get really specific with what we order, that we can have like a hardware section or decor section, a baby section, just to be more strategic with our ordering, with our pallets, if we're able to. We might not be able to right now because COVID-19, the more specific the pallet is, the more expensive they are. Things that you used to be able to get for like 20 cents on the dollar is now like 40 and 50 cents on the dollar, and is not worth, it's just not as profitable. But I like the flexibility that this is going to provide us, because we are starting to sell more. and I like the idea of having a flea market booth. The rent's cheap. We can grow on either side as booths open up, but it will give us a good amount of space to be able to put more stuff and sell it quickly. So that's where I'm gonna leave y'all today. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. A little more teaching in this video, so I hope you guys like it. Make sure y'all hit a thumbs up. And until next time, peace.